Hello, welcome to Driven It Storytime. I'm out and about today in a Honda NSX. Now, you would have looked at the JPEG and gone, hey, what? He's doing what? Funny little story why these two are connected, not by the badge. And I'll tell you why after this. Funny thing about the NSX, you see, a friend of mine who worked in PR a long time ago used to have people contact him going with their emails, can we have the NSX to review on my channel or my Instagram, because they're Instagram babes, all right? And I'll also review the Honda Jazz. Now, the problem is that Honda have with the Honda Jazz, I'm going to tell you now, is they don't really have a problem selling the bloody things because they're quite popular with the old, and the old are always onto something good. So, yeah, good luck with that one, right? Anyway, it brings us nicely on to today's story, which is about the Honda Jazz. Here we go. Now, let's just touch on something about the Honda Jazz. You see, we in England got a bit of a problem. You see, in Japan, they called this thing the City. But they couldn't call it City in the UK because British Leyland, Austin Rover Group, had trademarked City, Mini City, Metro City. And they said to Honda, no, you can't use it. However, keen viewers with the ages, you might be going, hang on a minute, this is about 1984, I think they said this one is. And there is a collaboration happening that's already started in the early 80s with Honda and British Leyland Austin Rover Group. Why are they not letting them use the name? It's Austin Rover for you. I know, right? So, Honda had to call this little city car a Jazz. So, when people go, this here is the Mk1 Jazz, in theory, it's actually not. See, my Honda Jazz is apparently a Mark III, or a Mark II, or a Mark III. Depends where you sit on your marks with a Jazz. To me, it will always be a Mark III, because this is a Mark I. Anyway, enough of that boring stuff, and if you're still here, I'm going to read the brochure to you in front of a beautiful Honda NSX. I know, right? You're probably thinking, why the hell is he not talking about the Honda NSX? That's what we've all come for, the Honda NSX. I have come for the Honda NSX. I'll tell you now, as I much said about people going, can I have the Honda NSX? I'll review the Jazz. I have reviewed the Jazz, actually, for Honda. But yes, I was always asking for the NSX and I never got it. And I'm friendly with the PRs, so it just shows you, doesn't it? Anyway, oh, here's lovely. This is the facelifted one. The first one, a friend of mine said to me, because they're worth a fortune now. See, Honda have got one with the pop-up headlights. We all have a bit of pop-up headlights. I'm sorry, but, you know, pop-ups are much better. And of course, Honda Jazzes are worth a lot of money now. And someone said to me, that's the Senna effect. Now, the other Stuart, Senna, I use Senna for something else. Constipation. What? Constipation. We always use Senna for constipation. So yeah, when someone says, oh, that's the Senna effect, yeah, the Senna effect where I come from, very different. Anyway, let's begin. Picture the scene. Japan, 1980. They're not going to give us the year of this, but you know, they brought to us the Honda Jazz. Now, Honda UK have, and I'll put a picture of it now, just taken delivery of a City Turbo 2. Oh my God, I tell you now, I pulled into the car park because I'm on a play date, you see, with the Southern Group of Motor Writers, and they've given us access, Honda, to their heritage fleet. And I have driven something really special that I'm just like, oh, but anyway, drove to the car park, saw this City Turbo 2, and I went, oh, having a crisis. Don't remember that being on the list. It's not. So brand new, it's just there for us to look at. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm going to keep pestering Bradley. And when you see the Honda Civic story go up, you'll know why. Anyway, get on with it. What? Is it? No. That's a lovely fruits on the tree. Anyway, matches the car. It's not where I parked here. Or maybe it is. Honda Jazz. Introduction to the Jazz. It has always been Honda's policy to develop a range of cars to suit the individual and his environment. The Honda Jazz has been designed specifically to cope with driving in an urban environment. Now, just going to stop on that because I have just driven this for about 20 minutes. And I tell you now, as supercars go, and this is what this was designed as, a supercar, it's so easy to drive. I'm driving it going, Gosh, the clutch is a little bit heavy because you would expect it. It's a supercar, but oh my God. Anyway, a car which is compact yet spacious, economical but not lacking in performance, and highly manoeuvrable for the tightest of parking spaces. The Jazz appears compact from the outside and spacious from the inside. It has been created by Honda's inner space design concept. The Jazz has a high roof which allows the car to be short in overall length but not short in interior space. Thus, Honda has produced a compact city car whose size makes it highly manoeuvrable and economical. See, in the 80s, everyone was on about economy, economy, economy. But yeah, so there we go. The rigours of town driving require a constant level of alertness from the driver. Alertness which is assisted by good all-round visibility. Visibility, Honda are very, very good at. Because this here, supercar, you think, oh, supercars are very, very difficult to drive. And they should be. And to be honest with you, when Honda did come out with making the NSX, and they said, we're going to make an NSX, we're going to make a supercar that's going to be really easy to drive. I remember, I'll be honest with you, sorry Honda, going, off? Supercars should be for masculinity or femininity or however you want to look at it in today's world. But back then in the 80s, it was masculine to make a supercar that was difficult to drive. And then Honda came in and go, no, we're going to give you this really, really lovely car, clothed in beautiful, beautiful design. I say the early one with pop-up headlights, oh, hello. But yeah, and we're going to make it easy to drive. And then when they came out, people went, fuck me, they're really easy to drive. And they are. This is really easy to drive. But anyway, add this to the high hip point of the seat, short nose with inclined bonnet line, and you have one of the most commanding views of the road a car can provide. The Jazz's instrumentation is uncluttered and eminently functional. The large speedometer and other instruments are clearly visible through the steering wheel. And the switches for lights, wipers, indicators and ventilation system are all close to hand to ensure maximum control through constantly changing driving conditions. The Jazz exterior and interior. The braking system features servo-assisted front disc brakes and drums at the rear. Completing Honda's commitment to ensuring the highest of safety standards in one of the smallest cars is a high-strength body developed by the latest computer stress analysis techniques. The high torque at low RPM generated by the 1.2-litre overhead cam transversely mounted engine has been developed specially to handle the strain of stop-start city traffic. However, the Jazz also delivers effortless cruising on the motorway once the city has been left behind. Oh, now look at that. Once the city has been left behind, because let's face it, they couldn't call us what they wanted to call it, which was the city. So leave the city behind, get in your Jazz. Whatever the motorway circumstances, the Jazz is responsive and completely at ease thanks to a smooth 5-speed manual gearbox, a transmission developed to match perfectly the power characteristics of the engine, which, all in all, add up to give unrivaled efficiency in such a small car. Fully independent suspension using McPherson struts at the front and coil spring wishbones at the rear, linked with progressive rate coil springs on all 4 wheels, and the result is an exceptionally smooth and stable ride. But it's the Jazz's handling which sets it apart from other city-designed cars. The small diameter steering wheel, linked to a rack and pinion steering system, ensures responsive, accurate steering, ideal in tight parking situations. And with an excellent turning circle, the Jazz demonstrates that it can deal with the most awkward street manoeuvres. If the story of the Jazz so far is a revelation, there are further surprises when the amount of luggage space is revealed. There are various sizes of pockets and boxes for the storage of everyday odds and ends. 2 in the dashboard, 4 in the interior, and, should that not be enough, there is a large under-dash tray and also a storage box underneath the passenger seat. Large items can be accommodated through the convenient hatchback. The rear seat has a roll-up action, which makes it adaptable enough to accept the largest of daily loads or luggage for that long journey. The new Honda Jazz is a car in tune with today's motoring climate. Oh, well, there we go. The Honda Jazz Mark 1. It's a Mark 1. Anyway, that's the Honda Jazz story, or city. Depends on really where you are in the world. However, we're in England, so it's a Jazz. It's a Jazz Mark 1. That's a Mark 1. Anyway, better take this back to Honda. So, there you go. Take care. See you soon. Let's go. God, that ignition kit is exactly like a Honda Ballard. Jazz! Or, do you know, I thought something was coming down the bloody lane there, and that's just ruined that for me. There we go. But space is not only arm room. But space is not only requisite to ensure travelling comfort. Requisite? It's not only... I'm having problems with my words. Break it down, Stuart. Hang on, I'm going to have to make it up. Not only... Let's skip that bit. I'm going to have to miss a word because I can't fucking say it. And if I can say it and I say it wrong, yeah. Anyway, inside the Jazz, changing driving conditions. Do you know, I read that really quick because I could have sworn I heard a car coming. But alertness from the driver. Here now comes a car. You see, maybe I wasn't going mad. Maybe I've got special skills. I can hear cars a mile off. Well, I can do because there's a fucking motorway just over there. Lovely. Oh, we're almost done now, and I've got to take this thing back. Oh, boom! Or should I just fuck off home? I mean, admittedly, it does mean if I do fuck off home, it means I've left my Beetle up at Honda. That might not be such a bad thing, you know. And again, at some point on my channel, you'll know why. Hello. Welcome to Driven It. I've got a Honda NSX out. It's bloody marvellous. It's actually marvellous, I have to say. Shame I'm not reviewing it, but you know, it could always be another time. This is Honda we're with. Honda are lovely. Anyway, GoPro stop recording. Oh, fucking, we went up to the sky. GoPro stop recording.